characters are people, animals, or creatures in a story. All right, so in our story, A Piece of Home. Who was our main character? Do you remember who he was, Simon?
A kid.
A little boy. Hey Jude, right? Okay, I probably might be saying it wrong. I apologize, but I thought it was Hey Jude. Okay, so he was in. We have a beginning and a middle of an end of the story. So it says, can you draw a little picture, or maybe even like some little text clues, like one word or two here and there, to describe what happens in the beginning to Hey Jude, in the middle to Hey Jude, and at the end. Okay, so in the very beginning, where were we? In the very beginning of the story, Hey Jude was where? Poppy.
At his house.
At his house, where though?
I forgot the name.
Okay, it was in. Oh, you remember that place?
The woods?
No, not the woods. Okay, the place. The name of it was Korea. He lives in Korea. Now, we're going to draw some simple pictures today, very simple, to describe how this character felt when he was in these different places. So the very beginning of the story, he's in Korea, all right, where he's from. How was he feeling in the beginning of the story? Show me on your face. Yes, big smiles, right? He was so happy. This was his place where he was just very ordinary. Okay, he was like everybody else. He looked like everybody else. He was very happy. Simon, I haven't drawn anything yet, so hold on 1 second, okay? All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to draw Hey Jude, and we're going to draw his face, and we're going to make it very happy, right? Okay, remember he has very plain hair. Remember he said when he moved, remember he described himself looking very different than everyone. But in Korea, he looked just like everybody else, right? So here we are. We're going to draw his face straight, and he had black hair, right? He's super happy, right? And straight black hair. Little ears here too. And he's super happy, right? So we're going to use that word to describe him. What adjective did I just use to describe him?
Happy.
Happy. Okay, so we're going to write that word over here, happy. Just one word, one little quick picture, just his face. Okay, he was very happy in Korea, where he's from. All right. Now what happened in the middle of the story? What changed, Simon?
He needed to move to America.
He needed to move to America, and specifically West Virginia. His dad got a job, all right, and his dad took them to a brand new place. So, show me on your face, how did he feel about moving? Ooh, I see sad faces. I see some faces that look angry. Yeah, he was very, very upset, right? Because now he wasn't just an ordinary boy. He was very different, right? So he was so angry that he had to leave his home of Korea. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll draw his face again. His hair and his eyes. He was almost like angry, right? He was angry. He was upset. He was sad. But I would say him and, remember his sister, Sarah, she was very angry. All right? So there's two different words we could use to describe. Okay, to describe him. But angry would be one of them. If you want to put angry, or you can put sad. Angry, sad. Those would be two different. You can pick just one of those if you like. Okay, to describe his face and his emotions, how he was feeling. All right, so that's in the middle of the story. He had a lot of things happening. You just pick one. Okay, doesn't matter which one. You're not gonna be wrong. Angry or sad would work. If you want to put both of them, that's fine. Bless you. Now, at the very end of the story, Hey Jude is still in West Virginia. But what happened towards the end? What changed at the end of the story? Autumn, can you say that? Okay, yes. What happened at the end?
He found his flowers from his home.
Okay, that Magumbwa bush, which in America we call a, do you remember what it was called? It's called Rose of Sharon. Okay, there's a certain flower he saw, and it made him think of back home, right? So it was a piece of home that came with him, that he felt like he had. So at the end, show me on your face, how do you think he felt towards the end of the story? Yeah, he wasn't like happy. So I mean, I almost could have his mouth kind of open, like, woo, he was so happy in Korea, right? But you know what? He was more feeling at home, right? He was more comfortable. So here we could have even used the word excited, right? Happy, excited. So at the very end, he's feeling a bit more at home. So we can change his face now again, and we can just have a little smirk, right? He's getting there. He's not totally excited and thrilled yet, but he's feeling more at home. Okay, so actually we'll use those words. At home. Can we say that maybe to describe him? Just some text. They didn't say we have to write words that are his emotions, but we'll say that he felt he was more at home. He felt like he had a piece of home with him. Finally, he was finally feeling more comfortable. So not as big of a smile, but he's getting there, right? When you change places where you live, it's a bit scary, right? Awesome. So use those words to describe. Now he's feeling more at home. No, these aren't that big. Let's change that. All right, awesome.